myself. But I want to talk to you because I've been talking to my success partner, Kendra, about this a lot. I've been really journaling and diving into my personal development because when I signed up to be, I'm going to not even be able to talk. It's the lack of carbs. When I signed up to be a coach, I had no idea what to expect. And I can honestly say 2.5 years in that I don't regret a single second of coaching. Why? Like, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a 15-star diamond coach. I'm not a coach that's growing rapidly like you see these top coaches, like, I made it in 2 years. That's not me. But I have seen growth and I have seen major changes in my life personally. And so when I signed up to be a coach, there was like a little glimmer. When I saw my coach, I was like, she's got something. There's something about her that, she glows, like she's happy. I don't care about the millionaire status. I don't care about the 15-star diamond. That means nothing to me as a new coach, as somebody that doesn't know the Beachbody business. That meant nothing to me. I didn't know what that was. All I knew, looking back after coaching for 2.5 years as a brand new person coming into this business, all I knew was that she had something that I wanted. She had like that, I couldn't put my finger on it, but her posts were intoxicating. Like, I wanted what she had, right? Her daily life seemed exciting. And as a new mom, I was like, this is not glamorous. Like, I've got poop on me. I'm being spit up on. I'm going to a job I'm not happy in. I find myself complaining and whining way more than I should. Like, I've got this beautiful baby girl at home, a man that's really supportive. He's busy and works a lot, but a man that's really supportive. I've got a fabulous house. Why do I feel so empty? And the question that you have to ask yourself is, when I signed up to be a coach, when I started Team Beachbody, was it because I clicked yes on an instant $1 million, or was it because I was attracted to the tribe? Was it because I was attracted to what Beachbody has to offer for me personally, for you and yourself and your life and fulfillment, okay? Because I can tell you, I put in a lot of hours without getting a lot of pay in the beginning. I just shared a breakdown of, I think it was Lindsay Matway's from Lindsay Matway. She said, her first 6 months she made X amount. And, now looking back, how many bar shifts, she was a bartender like I was. And how many bar shifts she would have to work to, create the income that she has now. You might not see a weekly paycheck. You might wake up on Thursday morning and see $0. So I want to talk to you guys about how you connect this business to your life more than a paycheck, more than an instant gratification of this is going to be my income. Because if that's what you're looking at this business like, it's not going to happen. It's an empty feeling to say I'm doing this for money. Yes, the income comes with this business, and it's a fabulous feeling to start gaining. Hold on one second. Somebody wasn't muted. To start gaining that financial freedom with this business, yes, it's absolutely 100%. But when you take yourself out of the equation and you look at the bigger picture of why we coach, it's so much bigger than what a paycheck could offer. That I want you to really take the time and evaluate why you're coaching. I'm not saying you have to go coach for free and you need to help everyone in America fix their problems. Absolutely not. You're in this for many reasons, for your family, for your future, but you growing as a person is 80% of what a coach needs to do to be successful. Because if you're not willing to get out of your comfort zone and you're not willing to put the work in yourself, there is no journey. There is no story to be being shared. If I stayed the same and didn't read personal development and didn't change my attitude towards life, didn't change my attitude towards being a stay-at-home mom, didn't change my attitude towards working a job and then coming home and being depressed, if I didn't change my attitude with the situation I was in, I would never get past that, right? Because I was putting into the universe vibes of, well, this is it. Okay? So the second I started saying, okay, I need to be happy with what I have right now. God has given me an opportunity, and I'm not going to get all preachy on you because I don't know how everybody is with Christianity, wherever you're at. But I felt like God had placed me in a in a position of this opportunity, and I didn't really know where it was going to take me, but I knew that I had to trust and try. And the biggest part about coaching for me at that point was to dig myself out of the negative space I was in. It wasn't about making $1 million. It wasn't about changing 1 million lives. It was about refocusing where I was headed in my life. Because at that point, my daughter did not have a positive influence. I was, like I said, negative Nancy towards life. I was trying to get through life and looking at it as an obstacle instead of enjoying and loving what I was given and the blessings I had in that moment, right? I had a job. I had a child. I had a roof over my head. I had food on the table. There are so many things that we take for granted every day that we start whining and complaining and, I'm not making enough money, or, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that bill, or this and that and the next thing. And all of a sudden we're drowned by self-doubt of like, I can't do this coaching thing because, I've got this to do and I've got to go to work and I've got the kids. But if you take a step back and say, what can I do to improve myself today? What can I do to be more positive today? And start fueling yourself like that. Your posting and sharing on social media will show to people that you have made a decision to be better than you were yesterday. And so when I was talking to Kendra about this, because I was like, gosh, Success Club is so important, guys. Like, I think it's great to have a measuring, tool in our business. But when you're all about numbers and, I got this email about numbers of where I'm at in the business right now versus where I was last year this time. And I found myself being negative, and I was like in this negative space. And I was like, gosh, I've done so much in the last 2.5 years. And that email just made me start analyzing and going, oh, I guess I'm not working enough and I'm not doing enough. And I hit more Success Club points last year. But guess what? I am a happier person. I have succeeded in continuing to work on my personal growth and continuing to inspire people by wanting that change. The recognition will come. The team will grow if you put effort into yourself. If you put effort and belief into yourself. Hold on. I get distracted by this message thing. Yes, Carrie, it's the numbers game. Well, I highly suggest if you're going to be, a business builder and you want a business, you do have to be the CEO and you have to be very calculated in your actions every day in your business. But if you don't look at the bigger picture of where you're headed and what you're doing to improve your life right now where you're at, and you're saying, I can't do this, it's too hard, I've got a lot going on, reevaluate where you're spending your time. If you're not reading personal development, if you're not listening to personal development, if you're not drinking your shake every day, if you're not doing your workout or doing what you tell your challengers to do, if you're not showing up for yourself, you're not going to be able to inspire and motivate other people, okay? So you need to start evaluating where you're putting your focus, where you're putting your energy. What is your vibe that you're putting out into the universe that you are allowing yourself to feed into? Because I could sit here and say, I just had a baby. I'm way too busy to really reach my fitness goals right now. I'm going to take a break from challenge groups. I don't have time to read because it's hard to nurse and hold a book. There's all these things that we could, find excuses for why we don't. But we are a team that needs to get rid of the excuses. I don't want to coach on the team. If they're trying to find excuses or they don't want to do this, then don't do it. But if you do want to do it and you're showing up, then why in a year are you going to look back, or not why, are you going to look back in a year and say, I gave it my best shot and I have transformed a lot. I have changed a lot as a person. Regardless of being a diamond coach, an emerald coach, a 15-star diamond coach, regardless of Success Club 10 legend or whatever other titles out there, if you look back in this business and you've stuck it out and you said, I gave it my all for a year, I 100% guarantee, regardless of the income, regardless of your status, you will be proud of yourself. So I want you to really take some time and focus on that this month and evaluate where your headspace is at when you go and talk to people. I sat today and talked to this girl, and I went into the conversation going, okay, I need to nurse, I need to do my workout, I have all this stuff going on. I, cleaned out my closet. I need to take that stuff over to the secondhand store to sell it. And, I've got Nashville coming up. I've got 50,000 things going on in my head. And this girl said to me, I'm not going to say her name, but she reached out to me and said she was really struggling today. She's going through a nasty emotional relationship. And I really, you just want to be like, girl, you're like young. You could just break up with him and move on, and it's fine. I've been there, done that. But instead, I slowed down my role. I was like, all right, this girl is reaching out to me and sees me as a role model, and I need to talk to her. And it wasn't about selling a challenge pack. It was about simply connecting and saying, girl, I've been there. This is what this business is about, is connecting and being willing to take the time and using the things that I found to change my life and inspire other people. So whether that girl becomes a coach on our team or not is not the point. The point is I was willing to sacrifice that hour of work time to help somebody. And that is where my focus has been lately, is to really say, hey, you know what? I have goals, and I'm not going to use my current life situation with 2 kids and busy life get in the way of that, but I'm also not willing to sacrifice integrity. Does that make sense? You have to be willing to put the work in. You have to be willing to be a coach that's working on themselves and willing to listen to people and willing to coach with an open mind of where coaching is going to take you. Because I want our team to stand with integrity when we hit 5-star, when we hit 15-star, and I want to say that team knows what Beachbody is all about. That team, we made it here with integrity, with growing personally. We are a team of women that we've been striving to be better people. We aren't just out to make a quick buck, because that's not going to get you anywhere. You could sell somebody a challenge pack or sell 50 till you're blue in the face one month, but that's not going to get you fulfillment, okay? Commissions, 25% commissions, you don't want to live off that for the rest of your life, right? Like, that's not what this is about. Success Club is a great way to build your business, but you also need to know and recognize that without change and growth in yourself, without that mindset of like, I need to focus and work towards being a better version of myself so I can really truly share my story and share the changes. I get coaches saying, oh, I don't have, much of a story yet, or like, I'm not really making a whole lot, so it's not very impressive. Guess what? The inside transformation is what inspires people the most. I don't have a huge weight loss story. You've never seen me post, look at my 100-pound transformation. You could do this too. But guess what? You have seen me post. I went from depressed, needing therapy, working a dead-end job, not sure how to be a good mommy, not a good role model to my kids, to working on myself and saying to my children, this is the type of person you should want to be. And I'm proud of them seeing me. Instead of sitting on the couch and eat, Cheetos and watch TV, and that's what moms do. Like, no, I want them to see that there's more to life, and there is fulfillment in life if you reach out and grab it and you make sure that your focus is self-centered around becoming better, around becoming positive, around being a light to people that need it. So, short and sweet tonight, but that is what I've been kind of digging into and, really focusing on my personal development first and foremost. Because if your cup isn't full, if you're not filling your cup first, it might sound so selfish, but you don't have anything to give anybody if you have an empty cup. At the end of the day, if you're worn down and you're beating yourself down and you're saying, I can't do this, like, I'm not going to be able to, help I'm trying to think of an example. If you're not helping yourself first, you cannot pick somebody else up. If you are going to bed saying, I'm beat down by the world, the kids are screaming, the house is a mess, like I can't anymore. I can't life right now. Can't mom it up. That's fine. You can have your days, but you also need to know that your life is fabulous if you choose to believe it and you choose to continue to say it to yourself and work on improving it. That shows through your posts. That shows through you as a coach in your challenge groups. I had a script for challenge groups. Guess what? I stopped using it because it was ingenuine to where I'm at now. Now my challenge groups get me where I'm at now. I shared last night that I didn't do my workout all day long. It was 10 o'clock and I went in my group and I was like, ladies, I do not want to go work out. Like that kind of real stuff where it's like, hey, it happens to me too. And everybody's like, go do it, Bree. Come on, you got this. And I went and did it, and you're right. I felt better. They were like, told you, I knew I'd feel better, but I need that support too. And so as a team, we have to start focusing, putting that focus on self-improvement. And when people tell me, I don't know what to post, you always have these great, full-on posts about change and transformation and life. That doesn't come out of thin air. That's me sitting down and saying, what has transformed in my life that I can share with somebody, right? I don't share about my $1,500 paycheck week all the time. I share about, hey guys, I was able to slow down, take my daughter for a walk, and eat a popsicle with her without feeling stressed. To me, that's hard to do because I'm constantly juggling work and, being a mom in the house and, my relationship. All these things can constantly consume your mind to the point of like, I don't really know how to delegate time to me anymore. Like I might do my workout and I might drink my shake, but like, am I truly delegating time to figuring me out and filling my cup up so that I can pass that down to my children, pass that to people around me, to my friends, to my coworkers, to be that change that people need to see. More than the weight loss, more than, that physical, like, hey, I lost 100 pounds. But you need to be that walking, talking version of, I might not be where I want in life, but negative self-talk and doing nothing about it, you'll be the same person next year. Okay? So this is not a call about how to grow a 6-figure business. This is not a call about, hey, our team, you guys saw my post, like I would love for everybody to, band together, and I shared about this team trip that I could go on potentially. And it's selfish of me to ask you guys, but like that's something on my heart that I feel like I want to be at. And I'm going to try my hardest to get there. And I know we can all do it together. But that is something that I know if, when the time's right, the time's right. And I know that deep down, if I continue to just fuel my soul, fuel my spirit, tell myself I'm good enough, that the things that are supposed to happen in this business for me and my family will. And the same for you guys in your business. You might be a brand new coach. You might be a diamond coach. You might be somewhere in between and not sure where you fit in. But I guarantee if you focus yourself on your own growth and you share that every single day in your conversations, in your posting, in your challenge groups, with the people you're connecting with, day in and day out, in the relationships you have, not just boyfriend-girlfriend relationships, but anybody you meet, I find myself more friendly at the person checking me out at Target. You never know what they're going through. You never know how much a smile, a genuine positive smile, like, oh, that sucks, you're working smile. No, a genuine positive smile of like, I hope your day is better. Or a cheerful attitude when the person at Starbucks asks what, here's your change, and you say thank you instead of like, take it and leave. Those types of little things make a huge impact on people's lives. Because guess what? The world is full of negative people. And so if you can be that one person that's positive and you can start working to improve yourself and start spreading that, that is what we as coaches strive to do. You're never going to be perfect in this business. You're always going to find reasons why you don't have time to work this business or why it's hard. I get it. I have times where I'm like, we're almost there. And then we start backsliding. I'm like, oh, man, Rank will come and go. Money will come and go. But guess what hasn't gone like backsliding? My attitude, the way I view life, my goals, my dreams, my desires. Those are bigger and stronger than ever. And life is fuller. Am I making a crap ton more than I was 6 months ago? No. But I know more about myself. I'm a better mom than I was 6 months ago because I continue to keep moving forward. I continue to grow as a person, learn from my mistakes, and keep going. I think that's all I have for you guys. I'm glad I recorded it. But I hope this was a different kind of call and gets you thinking, because I can do trainings till I'm blue in the face, but until you realize that this is a lifestyle, okay? This is not just a quick fix to a weight loss problem. This is not a quick fix to a meal, and so we're going to sell people Shakeology. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a lifestyle that when you sign up as a coach that you're like, I want something more out of life. I was at my job, and I would come home to my little girl, and I was like, I feel no passion. I don't really feel much love. I feel stuck. I looked at my little girl, and I, yes, honestly loved her, but I didn't know how to be that fulfilled, passionate mom that I wanted to be. I didn't know how to be a friend that gave more than surface level. But now when I have a conversation with somebody, I feel like I can be on their level, and I can actually have something of impact and value. Is that going to come overnight? No. That's why your personal development every single day, reading stuff that's going to make your mind stronger, listening to things that are creating positivity in your life, telling yourself in the mirror when you're showering or brushing your teeth over and over and over, whatever you need to hear. If you struggle with body image, you look in that mirror, girl, when you put on your makeup or you take a shower or you're washing your face at night, and you say, I am beautiful, I am worth it, I am deserving. When you're, driving in your car to work and you're like, gosh, I hate my job, I just want to be home. You say, you will quit your job. You're really like, what? I will quit my job. I can do this. I am highly capable. There is nothing standing in my way. Okay? So write those down. Say them out loud. It sounds so cheesy, but it works. Okay? Yes, it takes a lot of hard work to be a coach, a successful coach, creating an income for your family. That's hard work. But guess what? I'm used to hard work. I've worked 1 to 3 jobs my whole life, right? And those jobs weren't going anywhere. I didn't make goal boards or dream boards for my job. Why? Because my income was going to cap out. There's no higher place than manager at where I was. Like, it was manager. Maybe I would make a few raises. Maybe I'd get a better health insurance plan. But there was no, go to Florida next year on my goal board. There was no take my family to Disneyland. That's not a thing at a job like that. This opportunity, I'm able to put stuff like, I'm going to read 24 books this year because I know that I need that. I am going to spend more quality time with my daughter because she needs that. We need that connection. I am going to have, on my goal board, it was have a healthy, happy pregnancy. I hate being pregnant. I was not the mom. I was like, I just love life being inside of me. And no, it was not rainbows and butterflies. But I chose to embrace it as much as I could and look in the mirror and love the body that I was in during pregnancy. That was hard for me, but I looked in the mirror and I made posts about it every day. Did I love my body every day while pregnant? No. But I chose to positively affirm that I was not going to be negative about it, right? And guess what happened? It was a more positive, happy pregnancy than my first because I was negative all the time. So those kind of things, those little daily things, what you plant in your own mind, you will get out of life. So if you're planting negativity, I would highly suggest, if you're saying, I can't do this, it's too hard, I'm too busy, I was up late, whatever the things are, I've got work, I've got school, I've got this, I've got that, I've got to travel, I've got to make date night happen, I've got to, clean the house and laundry. Guess what? We all have those things. So if you're trying to make excuses, I don't want to hear them because we all have them. And you either can make a decision to continue going forward and make this something and become a happier version of yourself and continue to coach and love it and embrace this lifestyle, or you can say, peace out, I'm good with my life. I'm good with average. I'm good with it's okay life. And that's fine. There's no judgment in our team. Like if coaching isn't something that you're passionate about, or coaching isn't something that you see as, you being happy with, I would encourage you to reach out to your coach and say, this is what I'm struggling with. I'm just not sure coaching is for me. Not because it's hard, but because maybe it's not a good fit. It's gonna be hard. Meeting people, talking to people every day, adding to your network, those kind of things. Yeah, Success Club, that's hard. It's a lot of work. It takes time. But consistency and time will make this business happen for you if you have a positive outlook on it, if you're setting goals for yourself that are attainable, if you're showing up every day for yourself and for your business. So I would encourage you tonight to write down those questions. Why do I coach? Where can I improve my mindset? What do I tell myself that I need to stop telling myself? What do I need to start telling myself? Right? That's it. I don't really have anything else. I feel like I got on my soapbox a little bit there. Preaching it. I hope this call was helpful and kind of like a pep in your step in the middle of the month. Like I said, I could do trainings all day long about Success Club and how to add to your network. But until you really have a mindset of why you're doing this and why you're going to show up every day, it'll be empty without that other good stuff that fill your cup and daily positive affirmations that you're wanting to be here, that this is what you feel is in your heart, that this is something that's changing your life positively. If you're showing up going, I don't want to be on social media, I don't want to work out ever, I'm just going to eat Cheetos and then pretend and post about stuff. Like, don't do that. Be happy about it. Love it. Embrace it. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a business. It's a lifestyle. I've embraced it. My family has embraced it. It only took, Aaron, 2 years to start really working out? He's here, so I'm allowed to talk about him. But it's growing pains in your business are always going to be there. You're always going to hit a plateau of, this is scary. I'm outside my comfort zone. Because guess what? With each new rank, each new growth in your team, every little thing, it's scary. So you have to be growing that mindset. You have to be visualizing where you want to be and who that person deep down inside has to come out to be the leader in that position that you want to be. If you want to be a six-figure income earner, guess what? You're going to have to lead team calls. You're going to have to talk out loud. You're going to have to share your story. You're going to have to do these things. You're going to have to be asked to speak on the national wake-up call. If your goal is to be successful and have a business, right? That's what I'm terrified. I'm like, please don't call me Carl Dick. Like, maybe I don't want to be that successful. I don't want to speak on a stage in Nashville, right? You have to get outside your comfort zone and start realizing the potential that you have to unlock. You have to start growing that mentality. And other stuff will come. If you're consistent in your daily to-do list, it should take you an hour to do your daily power hour, right? Power hour? Duh. If you're doing the bare minimum, it should take you an hour to invite, to post, to reach out to people, and to add 5 friends. That is not the meat, right? The meat is your growth and you sharing. And you will have nothing to share if you're still in the negative Nancy position or in that headspace that says, I can't do this, or I'm not worthy, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not pretty enough. I don't look like Lindsay Matway. I don't have blonde hair, and I don't have tattoos like Amy. Like, where do I fit? Everybody is different in this business. Everybody has a story to share. But the growth that you make in yourself will help you share more genuinely and find the people that you are supposed to be attracting. Okay, I said this is it like 50 times, so that's it. Any questions, any comments before we are done for the night? You're welcome, Mackenzie. I just saw your comment. Why is your camera not on? Any comments, questions? Hopefully this is helpful. Helpful? I know everybody's muted, so you can't just be like, yeah, no. Was this call good? No. Carrie, yeah. I think I must have a delay. It's like when you go live and you're like sitting there like, is anybody on? And then you realize like, oh, like 50 people are, okay. It's just like a delay. All right, cool. Well, hopefully this helped in the middle of the month. Some of us will be heading off to Nashville soon. And so I wanted to just kind of pep you guys up and say, you know, it's the middle of the month and there is a whole lot of July left to rock your business out, to rock your personal growth out, to rock the challenge group. If you're in a challenge group, go rock that bad boy out, right? You're only halfway through it, or maybe you're a week into it. If you're in my group, you're only a week into it, not even. So rock it out. Be the challenger that you want to sign up. Be the coach that you want in your team. Because if you're not doing that, you're not going to attract those people. Do you want a team? Let's see. Country Heat Release is going to be my favorite birthday present. Are you a country fan, Danny? See, oh, I don't know. I'm not a country person. I made Aaron sign up for it. We signed up for it to do it because I know I want to share about it, but not a country fan. So we shall see how it goes. Got like milk spit up in my hair. Sorry. Anybody else have anything they want to share or add tonight? No? Good. Great. Well, I hope this helped. Hopefully this was motivating, inspiring. Sometimes I feel like I'm like, I'm talking a bunch of like faces and whatever. It's like I wish I could have everyone unmuted and like have a conversation, but I know then it would just be like super loud. But hopefully this helps. Hopefully going into the weekend, you guys have like revived spirits of where to put your attention and your focus and to just rock this month out. I talked to corporate and I was like, I have a big goal for our team. I'm going to share this with you, not out of like, you guys, this is a selfish goal, but I want to share this with you guys because you are part of this team and you will make this happen. But I want to see us in the top 50. Right now we're at 140, but at the end of the year, I have on my goal board that we will be top 50. Right now, I have about half the points that our team needs, meaning like volume, all these like breakdowns that they say, okay, this is, you know, what the coaches in the top 50 in the network are doing, and you're doing about half of that. I'm like, oh. But if you dream it and you work hard and you put it out there, you'll get somewhere. You might not get exactly where you're trying to be, but you will get somewhere further than where you're at. So I'm putting it out there to you guys, a challenge. I know we can be an elite team. I know we deserve to be an elite team. I truly believe that we have a team that could be top 50. I see numbers and stats and I get really confused, and Joe's like, but you can do it. Like he did the math and he told me I might get confused when I look at it, but he did the math and was like, girl, your team is right there. Your team can achieve it. And it's the belief and the mindset that we all have to give ourselves and say, we deserve to be a top 50 team, right? What makes us any different than any other team? We've got heart, we've got hustle, we've got dreams, we've got families, we've got a big goal for ourselves. And as a team, I think we can do it. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Stick to your meal plans. I have yet to order pizza, so that's a plus. I'll keep you posted at midnight. If I do, I won't not share it. What's that? Oh my goodness, pizza. Danny girl, what have you done to me? I can't buy those frozen pizzas. I want like some good order me a pizza. Anybody else? Good? All right. Well, I'm glad you guys showed up. Thanks for hopping on and listening to me, and I'll talk to you soon. I'm sure over the weekend I'll talk to some of you guys. So have a great night. Have a good weekend. Bye.